Hello friends, I am here with the class 10 chapter number 4 quadratic equation. Exercise 4.1 question number 2. Represent the following situation in the form of the quadratic equation. I am taking first part. The area of a rectangular plot is 528 meters square. The length of the plot in meters is one more than twice its breadth. We need to find the length and breadth of the plot. Instead of this, examiner can ask find the length and breadth of the plot. So we will frame the equations also and we will solve. What is given here? Represent the following situation in the form of quadratic equation. It means we have to frame the quadratic equation. But we will frame also, and then after framing we will solve the quadratic equation, because examiner can ask find the length and breadth of the plot. He can ask a question like this way also. So in solution part, I've taken a rectangular plot. Let us suppose its length and this is breadth. It is given in question the length of the plot is one more than twice its breadth. So let us suppose that first breadth is x. Length is one more means plus twice its breadth. Twice means two times. And in the question it is given length is means equal to. When we are going to frame the equations, is, may, might, shall, will, all words have meaning equal to. Length is one more means plus twice its breadth. So length is 1 plus 2x, because the value of breadth is x here. Breadth is x here. So it becomes 2x plus, or we can write it's 2x plus 1 meters. It is given in question area of the rectangular plot is 528 meters square. We know that the formula of area of rectangular plot is length into breadth. Length into breadth is equal to 528. Length is 2x plus 1. Already we have framed the equation. 2x plus 1 and breadth is x. Now when we'll multiply 2x multiplied with the x, 2x square plus 1 into x is x is equal to 528. So 2x square plus x minus 528 is equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation. As per the question, he is asking represent the situation in the form of quadratic equation. So this is our answer. But we will solve this quadratic equation because he can ask the question find the length and breadth of the. So we will solve this quadratic equation. So first method that is in the NCERT book is the by splitting middle term. So we will follow first that method. You have done in class 9 also. 2x square plus x minus 528. What is the method by when we'll solve the quadratic equation by splitting middle term? The middle term is 1x. It means we have to split the middle term so that after adding or subtracting we will get 1x, and multiplication of first and third is minus 1056x square. It means after multiplying that two terms we should have 1056x square. So method is we will do the whatever is coming after multiplication, we will do its prime factorization. So prime factorization is in front of you. Now after that you see this is a hit and trial method. 2 to the 4 to the 8 to the 16 to the 32. 32 and 3 into 11 is 33. So 33 minus 32 is coming 1x. And when we'll multiply 33 into 32, we are getting 1056. So both the conditions are satisfied here. It means middle two terms are, when we'll split 1x, the two terms are 33x plus 33x minus 32x. Now we will take common of first two terms. So common is coming x here, x 2x plus 32, and in last two terms minus 16x, and in the bracket is 2x plus 33. In the bracket these terms should be same. If these terms are same, it means question is right. So now first 2x plus 32 is common here. When we'll take the 2x plus 32 is common, it is coming x minus 16. So 2x now here it is a product of two terms is equal to 0. It means either first term is equal to 0, either second term. So when we'll substitute 2x plus 32 is equal to 0, we are getting 2x is equal to minus 33 and x is equal to minus 33 by 2. x minus 16 is equal to 0. So we have x equal to 16. So we know that the value of x we have taken in the starting, it is breadth. Breadth of the plot is x meters. So breadth, we can't say that it is negative. So this value is neglected. So only we will accept this x equal to 16. Therefore, we can write here length of the plot is 16 meters. Breadth of the plot is 16 meters and length of the plot is 2x plus 1. 2 into 16 plus 1. 2x plus 1, it is from the given condition. Length is 1 more twice its breadth. So length is 2x plus 1. So 2 into 16 plus 1. So length is coming 33 meters and breadth is coming 16 meters. One more question, second part of question number 2 I am taking. The product of two consecutive positive integers is 306. We need to find integers. So instead of this, we need to find integers. He can ask find both integers, find integers. So before starting, we have to understand what is the meaning of consecutive. Consecutive means one after another. If I will say 7, then 7 after that 8 is coming. So 7 and 8, these are the two consecutive positive integers. So in general, let us suppose two consecutive integers are x and x plus 1. So first integer is x. After that, we will add 1 to any integer. We are getting another integer. So in general, the two consecutive integers are x and x plus 1. If suppose examiner is changing the question, instead of consecutive positive integer, he is writing consecutive even integer. So even integer, let us suppose that 2, then after that 4 is coming. So new even integer is coming after adding 2. So in general, we will take x and x plus 2. If you will ask the question consecutive odd integer, so like 1, 3, 5. So odd integer is also coming after adding 2. So we will take in general form x and x plus 2. So here question is the product of two consecutive positive integer is 306. We need to find the integer. So let us suppose that two positive integers are x and x plus 1. The product means its multiplication. So product is given to you 306. So when we'll multiply x into x plus 1, we will get here x into x square, x plus 1 x into 1 is x is equal to 306. So shift this term 306 to the left side. We'll get here x square plus x minus 306 is equal to 0. So up to the question, my answer is x square plus x minus 306. But we will find the integer also, because he can ask the question like this way also, find both integers. So we will solve it by splitting middle term. So method is same. When we will split the term, middle term, after adding or subtraction, we will have 1x, and when we will multiply both the integer, both the middle terms, we will get the product of first and third term. So what is the product of first and third here? X square into minus 306 minus 306 x square. So I am doing the prime factorization 306. When you will do its prime factorization, you are getting here its prime factors are 2 into 3 into 3 into 17. So it is heat and trial method. 2 3s are 6, 3s are 18, 18 into 17. So 18 and 17. So middle two terms are 18x and 17x. So when I will subtract 17x from 18x, I'm getting 1x, and when I will multiply 18 into 17, we will get the 306. So this is heat and trial method. So now we take the common in the first two terms, that is x is common here, x plus 18, minus 17 is common in the last two terms, x plus 18. So we'll write here x into x plus 18 minus 17 into x plus 18 is equal to 0. So now again the common in for these two terms is x plus 18. X plus 18, what is left here? X, and in second term 17 is left. It means the product of two terms is equal to 0. So it means first term, either first term is equal to 0 or second term is equal to 0. So when we substitute, the value of x is minus 18 and it is 17. But in the question he is asking positive integer, consecutive positive integer. So we can't take this x equal to minus 18. So only accepted value is x equal to 17. So therefore two positive integers are, first value is 17 and second is x plus 1. So x is 17, 17 plus 1, 18. So we have two positive integers are 17 and 18. So next question I will discuss in my next video. Thank you very much.